Hey y'all, come on in. Good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Here we go. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I will give the book and the gram time to notify everyone that I am on. But when you get on here, like I say every week, come in and say, hey, I'd like to speak to you personally. Come on in, come on in. It is Tuesday. A little lipstick on my teeth. So I will not, as I say every week, I definitely won't be here long. It is an extremely busy day. When you come in, say, hey, I can't see you until I see you type something and say, hey, girl, hey, what's up? And I would love to speak to you. It is Tuesday. It is our regular 3:30 talk with Takana's Kitchen about this week's inspiration behind the meal, right? But this week, because we just hit November, it is also, we're going to start off talking about this Thanksgiving menu. Listen, this Thanksgiving menu, I don't want anybody to call me 3 days before asking me if I have any opportunity for them. Is there an opportunity for me to get a pan? I need you all to pay attention. Some gems and jewels are going to be dropped with this great menu for Thanksgiving, and I want to make sure that we talk about it, and I want to answer any questions that you might even have in reference to the menu. And that is why I wanted to take this time out of my schedule and pull you away from the TV that's giving you nothing but the same story all day. By now you already know what this the day is. I hope that you've exercised your right, and that is all I'm going to say about that. But happy Tuesday. I think that's you, Cassandra. I really can't tell if that is you. I'd like to speak to you. Say something when you come on in. Speak to a person so we know you're here. So let's go ahead and get into it. As I see the names pop up, I will definitely take the time to stop and say hey, because I appreciate you for watching. So I want to talk about this Thanksgiving menu. Oh my goodness. It is crazy. Packed. I'm not sure if you've seen it. I did drop it on November 1st as I promised. And I will give you some of the ideas. The menu that I posted, it's going to be, I always post, typically in the past, I just tell you to give me a call and things are going to be priced per person. So I'm trying to do things to make them a lot easier for my clients by giving you like half pan or full pan prices. So that will help you to figure out and navigate a little bit more as to what you want to do and what you want to order. And that way you don't have to worry about me being swamped with calls, which is what normally happens when you guys give me a call to order and I have to give you a text back in a few minutes after I finalize everything. So I'm trying to make things easier for you. So this is a Thanksgiving / Friendsgiving holiday menu. Of course, a lot of things are going to change this year because of the pandemic that's going on in this beautiful 2020. With that being said, there are going to be smaller groups at homes, probably a little bit of a different way you're going to have to celebrate this year. And it makes sense. I get it. But I wanted to give you the opportunity to know what is available. Okay. So half pans feed 10 to 15 people and full pans feed 18 to 25 people. All right. So I'm offering tomahawk steaks, smoked turkey wings, lamb chops, a whole chicken, butterfly, any flavor, oxtails, you name it. Like, I have people that just want to do seafood. I told people, yes, I will offer the salmon. I will offer the lump crab. I will offer the crab legs if that's what you want. Gumbo and things of that nature. But we're definitely doing a lot of seafood for Christmas and definitely for New Year's Eve. But I wanted you to know what was available to you in reference to Thanksgiving. So I want to give you the example. If you wanted to do a full pan, for example, of oxtails, it's $150. If you wanted half, it's $80. Again, a full pan feeds 18 to 25, and a half pan will feed anywhere between 10 to 15 people. Okay? You're going to find more for your bang for your buck in your fuller pan with the amount of people that you're trying to feed. I would suggest that. I'm not going to go through all of the prices because the menu's been posted now. Today is what, the 4th, the 3rd. The menu's been posted since Sunday. I have been running it through stories. I have been running it through all of my news feeds. I'm going to continue to run it. It is up to you to avail yourself. If you have any questions, you can always give me a call at 872-240-COOK. because I want to break things down. And yes, someone else asked me, can I get my infused? Everything on any menu that I ever post can definitely be infused. Am I doing dinners up for 2? Absolutely. I do them all the time. Am I doing, you know what? Most people say, well, I don't have a family of 10. I have a family of 5. Can I do something with that? Absolutely. I've done that forever. I just try to give the whole point, the whole price point, so that you are able to kind of make some type of decision as to which angle or which way you want to go when you're ordering. Okay. So yes, we're going to have German chocolate cake, the sweet potato pies, red velvet cakes, butter pecan pound cake, no nana pudding, peaches and dream dump cake. You know I'm reading all of this because there's no way in the world that I would have been able to remember this. I'm also offering this stuffed dressing. You know I stuff my dressing. It ain't right when it ain't stuffed. I don't do nothing regular. You know I'm stuffing my mac and cheese, and my mac and cheese is already 7 cheese mac and cheese. You can get it if you want. Some people are asking for shrimp or crab in their mac and cheese, Krabby Mac. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to get, we can definitely take care of that. I like to customize my menus and orders for clients, which is why I always tell you, you will never have an option to order online. You have to call. We have to talk, because I'm finding, and I've found in these years in my business, it's so much better when we have that personal time to communicate, because you get a better understanding. And most times you might kind of sometimes, I'm not really sure if I want this, I want that. And I'm able to suggest some things that might actually fit better for your need. So I really, really would love to make sure that you are completely satisfied with what it is that you're ordering this year. I also warn all of you, my regular clients, they done already started calling for Thanksgiving. So do not be the person that believes, oh, because of the pandemic and people are not having anything, I can wait and I can call probably the week of and see. All orders prepaid, first of all. If it's 2 weeks in advance, you know you can pay your deposit. If it's anything closer to the cutoff date, you need to pay in full. The 18th of November, and do they have a time on here? Yep, I said November 18th at 5 p.m. All orders must be in. I will be going and posting sold out, and I don't want that to happen. In years past, I have literally said the 18th or whatever the date was closest, and had to go back on there 2 weeks earlier than what I wanted, like the second week of November, in fact, one time, and had to completely shut it down because I could not take any more orders. And I don't want that to happen. Not to you, boo. I want you to be able to order. So I want you to take the time, read the menu. Any questions, 872-240-COOK. You want to definitely give Takana's Kitchen a call, and I would be more than happy to discuss it with you. So we got the Thanksgiving information out the way. Let's talk about this week's menu and the inspiration behind it, okay? So, you know, every week I have some type of story, and I kind of give you an update as to what I'm doing, why I do what I do with the menu. So I wanted to give you, first of all, this week's menu is all about grits. It's all about grits. Yep. Last week we did all about, I can't even remember what we did last week. Lord have mercy, the pasta. Yes. This week we're doing grits. So this week I am offering whiskey braised short ribs over cheesy fried grit cakes with asparagus. Or lump crab fried grit cakes with spinach and onions and roasted tomatoes, or jerk salmon grit cakes with bourbon roasted sweet potatoes. So now all of the orders I change the time from Thursday at 5 to 8 p.m. because most Thursdays at 5 I'm not even able to grab the phone. So I just wanted to make sure, hey Eric, I wanted to make sure that I got all of your orders in, and I know a lot of you guys were commuting home. And it's difficult sometimes when you're commuting to make the phone call at 5 because you're clocking out. So I wanted to make sure that I took care of you as well. And I extended the hour. I extended it till 8 p.m. that you have to have your order in. So the reason behind this. So I think I mentioned in the past about me growing up with someone that literally had a farm in her backyard and always had us to pick whatever we were eating, we would get it fresh, right? So one of the things that she used to always make was grits. I know people to this day, I know some people, as crazy as it sounds, have never had grits or don't know what it is, okay? But they know what cream of wheat is, but they don't know what grits are. So for me, I've always loved grits, and there's this huge debate about sugar in your grits or salt and pepper on your grits. Okay, so I may lose a few of you guys, but I'm going to grab more of you guys on the other side of this. I'm a savory girl. I don't like sweets. I'm not a sweet eater. You can do a whole bunch of stuff and go and buy me all kinds of candy, and I'll be like, thank you. Now, I may have it for years to come. Or share it with somebody. I'm not a sweet eater. So savory grits for me is my thing, which is why you hear cheesy grits and why you hear lump crab or salmon and grit. And this time, instead of me just doing what people love, which is the shrimp and grits or the fish and grits, chicken and grits, I'm gonna actually be doing a fried grit cake. So I don't know if you've ever had a fried grit cake, but think about your favorite shrimp and grits, and then think about them being where you could just pick them up and bite into them, and it's So I kind of tell people it's similar to what you would get in the experience of a salmon croquette. However, those that can't do that, as far as the fish, you can always do a grit cake, baby. Let me tell you something. Grit cakes are what happened the day after somebody didn't want to finish the grits, and Nana would put them in the fridge, and because she didn't want to have to start over and cook again. So the next morning she would get up and cut them, because you know they're close now. Now it's like one little loaf, and she would put them on a little olive oil and a little sprinkle butter on them and put them in that griddle and fry them on both sides. And when I tell you something amazing, everything tastes better the next day. I'm trying to tell you. So that is what I'm offering. I have a client / business partner friend. She has her own bakery business. And let me tell you, she has been asking me, and she's Dee Treats. Let me just say it, because some of you all that have ordered meals from me have also had a dessert with her. She's one of the bakers that I often feature for my desserts. If I'm like not able to do my own desserts, I always get somebody that I know is the bomb to help me out. And so sure enough, she texts me, listen, on probably a night, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and all of a sudden, I'm half asleep, and I see, ooh, I want a fried grit cake. Do you know where I can get it from? And literally, I'm like, I don't know what store has them. Now, keep in mind, this was a day that I was off. I was half asleep. I'm looking at her message like, I don't know whether you found out. She said, well, really, I want to know when you're going to make it. Because that was the truth of it. It had nothing to do with the restaurant. She wanted to know when I was making it. So I have put it off because I had my mind set on certain things that I wanted to do. But this weekend, this fried grit cake, baby, these cheesy grits, these lump crab grits. And if you've ever had my shrimp and grits, you need to be calling me quick about this fried grit cake. I can't, as a matter of fact, I know for a fact, I can probably count 15 folks that's going to be like, I'm going to need that fried grit cake. Because when they see me in the streets, they say, do you have shrimp and grits in your purse? Like, it's just something I keep. So I love that, by the way. So I just wanted to make sure that I got on here. I wanted to talk to you guys, tell you what's going on as far as the Thanksgiving menu, go over those prices with you a little bit, talk to you about half pan versus full pan, how many they feed. All of that is definitely detailed on the menu. Also, I wanted to give you the story behind this week's menu. We talking about grits. Next week, as we get closer to the holiday, you will notice I will not be doing a lot of Sunday dinners because I'm getting ready for something big, right? So next week, we will definitely have 3:30, a talk with Takana's Kitchen. But I want to talk to you guys about something that you're going to be hearing a lot about soon, book-wise, with me. I want to talk to you about my journey, and I want to talk about the cannabis, the infusion. A lot of you all inbox me and have questions, and I would love to go into detail with you about the benefits of healthy eating, utilizing natural things to avoid the overflow of the synthetic meds that a lot of times that we end up taking to meet a need. So I want let's have that call. Let's talk next week. You know, it's going to be kind of challenging. Hey, Jalen, my son, it'll be kind of challenging for me to post the actual real words. So those of you all that are on here now or that will watch the replay, definitely when I post for next week, you'll know what it's about. I'm just going to wing it. Okay. We're going to talk about some herbs. Okay. Let's get into it. So I really, really appreciate you guys for tuning in. My every Tuesday at 3:30, Takana's Kitchen, the inspiration behind the menu for the week. I love you for watching. If you are trying to reach me, 872-240-COOK. That's 872-240-2665. That's how you can reach me. Call with a voice, not a text, because I may not get it. You have to call. See, I have things set up because I really want to talk to you. Isn't that sweet? Mm-hmm. I want to take that time out because you're important enough. If you took the time to sit down and call Takana's Kitchen or need something from Takana's Kitchen, I want to stop what I'm doing to take the time and spend with you because I feel like you deserve it. The customization of your menu and your meal purchase and order is all about, I love it. I'm all about that. So 872-240-COOK. If you need to reach me, email is info@takanaskitchen.com. That's TACANAS kitchen, KITCHEN.com. Instagram is Takana's Kitchen. Facebook is Takana's Kitchen. Everything is Takana's Kitchen. And as I say every week in parting, you really should let me feed you. I would love to. I look forward to speaking with you soon so I can get that order for Thanksgiving as well as this week's menu. You have a tremendous day. Be safe. And if you haven't exercised your right, I would urge you to do so. Be blessed. Bye, y'all.